only 60 seconds on level 1. So you have to expect Pakazs to be very active. Every time he sees an opportunity, get into the fight. Go for that next kill. And will he go for Blade Mail into Diffusal? Will he go for a Midas? Will he go Radiance? Scardy? Like, there's some options in play. And one wrong item, though, could be the start of the end for EG.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on both teams to optimize well. TSpirit, of course, you need to get the right items so that you can keep the pressure up, keep trying to kill off EG and take over their map. EG, if they do end up being kind of low on resources, then every single purchase matters so much.
30 seconds to battle.
Of course, if TSpirit do struggle in the laning phase, it's going to be quite difficult for them to fight up into EG. Like, they've got one of these lineups which, if they're like together, and if they're able to just kind of run around as a group, like, you're not really going to be able to pick them off too easily. Doom is tanky, Spectre's tanky, Spirit's tanky, and then on top of that, you've got Dawnbreaker and Avenge. There's a lot of save coming out, there's a lot of healing coming out there.
The battle begins.
TSpirit going for the wraparound here. They see C-Smile, but I don't think they've got the damage to bring him down, though. Yatoro, he's coming over. He's got the stun available. C-Smile still holding on the level up for the time being, and now is going to get that roll to get himself to safety. Now, Pakazs coming forward onto Mira here. They've got the blood grenade. Mira could be the one in trouble now, but of course that concussive shot slowing down Pakazs, stopping them from really committing to the kill. Stun not available. Wave of Terror available in 1 second, but that won't be enough to grab this one. Dagger, pretty long cooldown, level 1, so Mira will be able to get away.
Already so much damage getting thrown around him. So of course I think C-Smile is going to be the another loser of all of this. The fact that he's going to be less than half HP, already chugging some tangos. And Larl, oh nice, my enemy's just got no HP in this lane.
Yep.
I would be surprised if Larl gets a kill on this, but still, C-Smile needs to be. He's even just rolling in. Okay, he doesn't care.
Oh, it has to be, right? Like, it's his only spell. It's yeah. Unfortunately, had to level that to get away, and now has to level with low HP and the wrong spell in the middle lane. It's very awkward indeed.
Earthroot mids often like to go for that border smash level 1, helps them secure the range creep, and if their enemy does step up, can go for
Yatoro taking some heavy hits here. Wisper looking to try and run him down. Of course, Yatoro should be fine here. He's got a stick. They're kind of out of resources, but these guys, they are going at it in the first game of the day.
Creep pulling shenanigans, right?
Oh my goodness, that's getting rather close there. Matthew gets off the Starbreaker. Keeping him low. Talking about keeping low. C-Smile again just being swashbuckled down. Bottle now complete on the Pangolier. C-Smile, he's still a little bit too far away from his. Don't have the level 3, but it's coming out to him now. It's so late though. It's going to really hurt his laning phase. You can already see Pangolier almost doubling his CS, and that's going to be a kill coming out as well. Larl brings him down.
Yes.
I refuse you.
It's the events of the bounty runes that now kicking in. Larl getting the solo kill, getting the water rune as well. It's nearly corrosion done at the 2-minute mark for Larl. Everything that we just said for EG during the draft is built around this Earth Spirit, and 2 minutes in, things aren't really connecting for them.
Yeah, and as you say, all due to the level 1 bounty rune fight. He didn't die, but he got low, and that's almost worse. We'll be able to kick Larl away, and even using the bottle here. So, you know, these are the small acts of efficiency he needs to be doing to get himself back into this one. But Larl just doing so much damage to him, chasing him back all the way. Swashbuckle will be available in 1 second, as well as a shield crash. But C-Smile now with the water rune at his disposal should be okay, but yeah, it's pretty painful.
During that aggression, Larl brought his courier to the mid-tier 2 without the corrosion complete to then send it back to mid lane to grab the corrosion. Very small thing, but it is going to delay Larl's ability to further push C-Smile out of this mid lane due to the missed macro on his courier. He's now sending it back again for the 2nd time. I'm just looking at the minimap, guys, but Larl's courier is just doing everything but delivering him his items right now.
Yeah, talking about the active efficiency from C-Smile with the water rune, and then the active inefficiency from Larl. Maybe that's going to be the difference maker, or at least keep the Spirit in the lane a little longer. It's still definitely going to be Larl feeling very good about things here. down the bottom side, just kind of trading HP and very successfully on the side of EG. They're pretty tanky, so they're able to put a little bit of hurt onto TSpirit here.
I think EG's doing better than expected in the bot lane. I didn't really think that a Doom Dawnbreaker would be able to muscle up too much into how potent CK and Grimstreak is, but this no points in Devour going for Scorched Earth provides you quite a lot of kill threat on this Wisper Doom.
Yeah, he's deciding to fight the lane, which you'd like to see, but in the middle lane, a rotation comes in from Matthew, not really resulting in much. But knowing that Wisper's going to be okay on his own really enables Matthew to come in and try and help out here, and he's going to get the water rune. Might be in trouble, though. Larl just kind of chasing him down. I think he's just going to be able to kill him here. I don't see Matthew getting away from this one with Swashbuckle available in 1 second. Oh, Spirit Breaker. Oh, doesn't connect. Larl gets the kill. Starbreaker.
What was that Spirit Breaker? It's like, yeah, I know he's very good right now, but he's not in the game, don't worry.
Because I'm casting with you, it's just always in my mind. Oh, that was cute.
Ooh, nice kick.
I've never seen that before. Yeah.
Oh, luckily, guys, don't worry. I mean, Centaur's not in the game, but that bug has been fixed from yesterday. Where the TSpirit just gets stuck inside roll permanently because of the cart.
Kind of hoping to see it again. It's pretty entertaining, but I guess no Centaur in this game, so...
Everyone in CF is like, oh, no, you don't want to see it again. What are you talking about? Game breaking bugs, please. No, thank you. Quite a trader farm right now, I think. Factor pretty much in the window of getting whatever he can. Oh, Yatoro, a little bit of pressure. Nice rotation from C-Smile here.
Yeah, don't think he can away from the Starbreaker though, and a big Inkswell's going to come off, but C-Smile still thinking of chasing, but not going to go under the tower for this one. A little bit too risky, so the rotation doesn't quite pay off for C-Smile. Unfortunately, a little bit of anti-synergy there with a kickback, although that said, spells off cooldown once again. They'll look for Miposhka instead. They'll take the consolation prize,
My brush
and it should be a kill.
falters. Your focus on the agony.
Radiant's bottom
Panda, hi,
tower
I'm
is
here.
under
Bye-bye.
attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just sticks his head through the portal, grabs the XP, pieces out back to top lane again. Thanks, guys.
Plus 27 gold. Hell yeah. I did this.
What have we here?
I think for EG, though, they are kind of telling us that they don't have an answer to this Bristleback. Like, they're making the rotations away from him. I don't think there's going to be ever really any kill threat. And at some point, Pakazs will get pushed out of this top lane. EG just to make moves
Set.
as well as they can. And Larl, he's just having one of the best games so far. 2-0, 37 CS, 6 minutes taking the mid tier 1 tower. He's already got mana boom complete.
Yeah, it's Wisper now in a bit of trouble. He's trying to heal himself up, obviously trying to stay alive, and Yatoro is getting turned around upon a bit here, but they don't have the damage to bring him down. The Chaos Knight's going to survive. Matthew now being chased under the tier 1 tower. Yatoro, no health, no cares. They'll bring him down regardless. Miposhka gets that kill.
Panda's coming in. This is his time to shine.
Let's go! Oh, the Vengeful Spirit solo wraparound. You love to see it.
Dire's middle tower.
What
is
a
under
drive-by.
The magic stick fairy fire venge, nonetheless.
attack.
Mira's in some trouble here as well. C-Spell's coming across, and yeah, it's going to be another hero going down. Hello. GG able to scrape up some scraps here, but Larl just sneaks it across. He's got an arcane rune. He wants to make the most of it here. Not going to pop the Rolling Thunder, though. I don't expect him to with the arcane rune, but no kill potential, so we'll just settle for the cheeky little pick off the sidelines.
I don't know why, but that play from Panda just reminded me of, like, you know, the 50-50s that you used to see on Reddit from the Eternal Envy days?
Yeah.
I feel like that could have easily been one of them. Like, Panda walks in, 1v3, dies instantly. Or does he solo kill Yatoro, TI winner, on his position 5 Venge.
Larl, let's get the block off onto C-Smile. Puts him in a very awkward position. Miposhka coming across as well. Rolling Thunder, gonna be able to run him down. And another sad death in the middle lane. This TSpirit having a pretty miserable time every time he comes back to mid.
Tower is under attack.
Oh boy, Larl kind of feels like he's just gonna run away with this one.
Yeah, there's nothing really to stop the Bristle or the Pangolier right now, I feel like, for EG. And EG are doing a pretty good job at least getting something from the side of the map, but when you can only play 1/3 of the map, it doesn't really give you the most confidence They are looking at Yatoro
Radiant
once again
are scanning.
on the bot side of the map. They're going to find him.
They will indeed, and it's a double damage Dawnbreaker coming on through here and throwing the Shadow Step just to make sure he goes down, and Yatoro will fall again. The only core on the side of TSpirit to struggle,
Radiant's bottom
and
tower
EG
is
are
under
really just
attack.
kind of sticking their fingers in that wound at the
Dire's top
moment.
tower is under attack.
D-Ward comes through though. TSpirit look to kind of take back control of this area a bit.
And they're mass TPing top. They're going to try and 4-man gank Collapse, but he's already dragging the wave.
I mean, there's
No real
Radiant's
way to
middle
gap
tower
close right
is under
now.
attack.
Yeah.
That's going to be the main concern here for EG. Without the Serve Spirit, they don't have the cleanest form of initiation. And what's
Spirit is coming over.
They
They've got the Doom available. Do they throw it down? Is the question. The answer is yes. They're going to go for it. Kick back into everybody. Stuns there as well. Collapse getting very low. They finish the job. They get the kill. But now they need to get themselves away. And Larl, his Rolling Thunder is up. Inkswell to pop onto a Spectre. Panda sitting behind. Doesn't have the level 6 to swap him out just yet though. So Pakazs
Dire's
not
middle
even
tower
going down
is
though.
under
TSpirit,
attack.
they're not getting anything from this.
Yatoro also popping his ultimate, trying to find Matthew.
Ooh, bad timing there, unfortunately, on the Reality Rift. Doesn't follow up with the Chaos Bolt as well. EG, despite being a little bit behind here, making some lovely, lovely moves in the laning phase.
Yeah, just really nice stuff there. To play on the Doom bot lane, going for that kind of slightly different build with the Scorch to then utilize that Twin Gate and
Radiant's
get a kill on
middle
Bristleback.
tower
Like
is under attack.
at this point in the game, at 10 minutes, you don't expect 5 heroes to be making a gank, but if EG aren't ganking with 5, they're probably not going to be getting the kill. So that is testament to EG understanding how difficult the transition from
Dire's
laning
top
phase
tower
to the
is
mid game
under
will be.
attack.
And they are just making sure they use absolutely everything to get some of these key kills. Unfortunately, he isn't really stopping the farm of Collapse as he moves towards nearly was it a triple or a quad stack here in the Ancients? And 2 components deep into his Aghanims. The inevitable bristle timing of the mid game is coming in full swing.
Yeah. He's doing all right. It was a setback,
Radiant's
but,
bottom tower
you know,
is
it's the
under
difference
attack.
between him absolutely reaching godlike timings and him just reaching pretty good timings,
Dire's
which
top tower
he's
is
still
under
heading towards.
attack.
Still, these are the things they need to do to give themselves a chance in this game. You know, any delaying
Dire's
tactics
structures
is good for
are
EG with this
fortified.
draft.
Dire's top tower is under
And if we
attack.
look at Spectre, of course, when we say delaying, it's all going to be about what does Spectre do with the god that he gets, and it looks like he's going to be going for a Blade Mail. It's not as if
Dire's
Blade
top
Mail
tower
is
has
the
fallen.
best in this game, I
Radiant's
feel,
middle
just
tower
because
is
of
under
CK
attack.
having lifesteal, Bristle naturally being quite tanky, Pango not caring. But it is a very good farming tool because you get to reflect
Radiant's
some of the
bottom
damage back onto the
tower is
neutral
under
creeps.
attack.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of more of a farming tool, I feel, rather than the I can crush a team fight with it that other drafts might be able to utilize.
Yeah, I mean, from the games I've seen, I think it's built almost every time. Unless you're having like a really good game where you can just run around and kill people, it's, yeah, as you say, good farming tool in combination with dispersion and a bit of safety. Just a ridiculous item at the moment, to be fair. Blade Mail's just kind of silly. We see a lot of heroes building it, which makes me wonder, what is our spirit heading towards?
Yeah. A Blade Mail for himself, most likely.
Looks like it, but he's not giving anything away. He's got that magic wand in his quick buy.
Well,
Sneaky
the thing
badger.
is, no, man, he doesn't have much gold to really give anything away, does he? He's not a very good game so far.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, he hasn't. So, holding on. There we go. Blade Mail queued up now. Alrighty. That will be what the chainmail's for. The 2 Blade Mails coming out, you know, it's an alright combination. Reflect a bit of AoE damage. You know, we talked a little bit before about this kind of group up potential which EG has when they are as 5 men. It is very difficult to hold them down, but Panda, meanwhile, just getting plonked on the head by Yatoro. It'll be an easy pick up for TSpirit up on the top side. They start to take over the dire jungle.
Yeah, for the double Blade Mail,
Radiant's
is to
bottom tower is
potentially
under
to
attack.
prevent Larl from being as free in his spell usage due to the swashbuckle, not wanting to hit 2 Blade Mail targets and put himself in maybe kind of half HP territory. But still, it's just sit back, hit the creeps, and I think for Spirit though,
Bounty.
yes, it looks like they're being relatively passive, but their biggest timing will be at around about 60 minutes. When the shards come in, you throw one onto the Grimstroke, you pick up the shard plus Ags from the Bristleback. I think you can expect Spirit to be looking to make some game-breaking plays in the next probably 5 to 6 minutes before that window comes
Dire's
in,
middle
I think
tower
EG,
is under
as
attack.
soon as they have Haunt available plus Doom,
Dire
go look for
are
a kill,
scanning.
get a pick, reset,
Yep.
and then be ready for that inevitable timing. And yeah, they're smoked up right now, but Spirit, they've already played this top side of the map already. They're not going to be lingering here.
You say that,
They're
but
actually now re-entered the jungle.
there is a greedy man on a horse here, looking to get some creeps. A swap is going to come in time. There's a Doom coming out. There's a Shadow Step. The whole kitchen sink being thrown at Yatoro, and nobody is here to help him out, so he will be falling. TeamSpirit, do they want to come and invade and get a bit of revenge for their fallen comrade?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was very aggressive positioning from the Yatoro there.
It really was. Oh, silence comes out onto Matthew, meaning he cannot use that Celestial Hammer to get himself away, so... Oh, TeamSpirit, they make a trade. Not a good trade. They still make a trade. Thing is, what do they do when Yatoro is back? Because Doom's going to be on cooldown. Maybe you've got a little bit of a window here to play and start to pressure some towers.
I don't think Spirit needs to overreact too much at this point in the game. Like, I've already mentioned how important this 15 to 20 minute window will be for Team Spirit. We're talking about going for Roshans, getting their shards, completing the Aghanims. Like, once all these things come in, then yes, if a Doom's on cooldown, they'll cross the river and keep making those plays. But until then, it's just, okay, they killed us, whatever, keep farming up, wait for everyone to be ready to take that fight, and then go for it. And it's why EG feels relatively comfortable so far, because Spirit aren't making just forced errors, right? They're just playing for when can we break EG rather than when we maybe break them.
Well, the first puzzle piece in breaking EG is on its way out as Collapse's Aghanim Scepter now does arrive, and in the middle lane they're looking for Wisper. Once again, that combination coming down, Mystic Flare doing a lot of work. They'll throw the ultimate down for the Dawnbreaker to try and keep him alive, and Mira's going to be the one to die in response. The jump in from Smile and from Pakazs gets from that kill, but Collapse now arrives. He's got his Aghanim Scepter, immediately blows up Smile with it, stun out onto two. A beautiful Link Swirl coming on down, swap back onto Collapse, brings him under tower. Does he care? It's just going to set him up for another Bristleback. Wisper narrowly surviving that one, and the Bristle will die. What do you make of that one, T?
I'm gonna say worth. EG worth.
Yeah.
Then Collapse, he got a bit excited. He picked up his Aghanims. He saw the grouping, the potential
Dire's middle
three-man
tower is
Bristleback
under
quill
attack.
spam with the Aghanims, and instead he kind of just
Dire
threw it onto
are
a Blade
scanning.
Mail. Pakazs, he gets another kill, and yeah,
Dire's
I think
middle
that's kind of a
tower is under
win.
attack.
Spectre, early game free kills, get yourself to a Radiance. Little bit over-aggressive from Spirit there.
Yeah, you know, Bristleback, he had his shiny new Aghanims. He wanted to show it off to everybody, and he certainly did. Two phenomenal uses of it, but
Dire's
goes down in the
top
process,
tower is
unfortunately. And now
under attack.
Wisper, he's going to get caught out as well. He's going to be taken out for 30 seconds.
Do you see how Spirit positions now? Like this window that I was mentioning?
Oh, aggressive.
Now they don't care. They're just inside the Dire jungle, between the tier 2 towers.
Dire's
There's like,
bottom
Collapse,
tower is
you're going to be the carry in bot lane. We're just going to run around and click spells and just prevent them from being efficient on their farm.
A bold maneuver, just trying to blade mail the Bristleback. Bristleback doesn't care at all. And in the middle lane, they manage to catch out. Oh, poor old
Dire's
Smile again.
middle tower is
This
under
is just the
attack.
cursed lane for him. Every time he turns up here, he just gets dunked on.
But it's the mid lane. It's where he belongs.
Yeah. This is my home.
That's for me.
17 minutes in, 5k gold advantage for TeamSpirit with his very aggressive draft, and they are executing at the moment. Doing well,
Dire's
putting the
middle
pressure,
tower is
taking
under
over the map, forcing EG to kind of play their hardest to come back into this. They have been making good moves on EG, definitely showing us that
Dire's middle
there
tower
are teams to be
is
reckoned
under
with, and they
attack.
can put a fight to TeamSpirit,
Radiant's
but
bottom
He's
tower is under
pinging out the
attack.
Bristleback. He's dragging his team over for a fight. He wants to try and go for him.
yeah, that's a tricky target. Maybe if he's by himself, sure, but with the two supports behind him, that's not really looking very possible, and they'll recognize that and back themselves off on EG. But still, they get them out of that area of the map, so small win in that regard. If they can get the ward, that would be even better.
Dire's
Yeah, the
top
important thing
tower
here, you
is
see it on the
under
screen.
attack.
EG, they are the team right now who, if they are to lose this entire series, would be in a kind of elimination spot tied up with SMG.
Yeah.
Today is the day we'll find out who does get eliminated from each of the groups. But EG have everything to play for, and of course Spirit already locked in as first place of the group. So they're kind of playing with a little bit more of a creative freedom, so to speak, in this final series for TSpirit.
Yeah, definitely. And they need one win, right, on EG, not the full series. Oh my god, TSpirit just gets absolutely bonked.
Dire's bottom
He
tower
can't show.
has fallen.
He cannot show. And when he's dead, it's really hard for EG to make fights happen as well, so. Pretty costly, but, you know, Doom and Spectre still doing their best to farm up. I mean, Radiant's on the way for Pakazs, but... I don't know how much it's going to help things at the moment. Things just kind of getting out of control for TSpirit at the moment.
Dire's middle tower
Any way
is
you
under
look,
attack.
someone can die, right? Because it's going to be a Shadowblade CK walking at you, either a Panda with Blink
Dire's
Diffusal,
bottom tower
and then
is
just
under
the
attack.
existence of Collapse. And 19 minutes for Spectre to get Blade Mail Radiance, it isn't that bad. The real issue is, where's the next source of damage going to be coming in? Because yes, they can doom someone, but unfortunately for TSpirit, he's only got 6,000 net worth to his
Dire
name.
are
He's only like,
scanning.
what, 1,500 higher than the Grimstroke. It's
Dire's
from the position
middle
for
tower
a
is
Spirit.
under
They are
attack.
kind of lacking that extra piece of the puzzle to give themselves a fight, but I think luckily for
Radiant are
EG,
scanning.
TSpirit has the levels. He is level 12, 2 points in Magnetize. If they are to overextend behind the tower, utilizing the swap, the Solar
Dire's
Guardian,
top
and all
tower
the stuff we
is
mentioned
under
during the
attack.
draft, then there could always be that comeback potential with these types of heroes. The thing is, though, you're always playing for Spirit to make the overextension rather than your draft naturally finding the moves. So, of course, are going to be a little bit disciplined right now. Most likely, I'd expect them to look towards Roshan at some point, just to give themselves a little bit more confidence as they sweep across the map of the Dire side.
Yeah, Roche been kind of ignored up until this point, but, you know, only 20 minutes into the game. Doesn't feel like it the way TSpirit are playing as they pick up yet another kill onto Matthew up on the top side. That's the crazy thing about Yatoro as well. Like, do you remember how much he was shut down in the early game? If he had no game, I mean, he's just been able to play his way back into it.
I think there's like kind of psychological warfare with surely CK can't be farming this aggressive the entire time, right?
He needs help. There is no Dawnbreaker though to come and help him. Yeah, I think he's just going to get brought down here. Nothing else he can do. Yatoro and Larl bring him down. Yatoro does take a ton of damage whilst trying to do that, but it doesn't make a difference. Like as I said, regardless. And again, you know, you see the difference there. If they didn't kill Matthew, they would have never made that play. Because Matthew's dead. Oh, hold on, they're going for this right now. Grimstroke, he's going to get killed off first. Yatoro, can they find him? Oh, he's just going to turn around and fight the guy. He actually tracks him into the Mystic Flare, and Yatoro brings down another. Who's looking for whom? It's a question, and Collapse tries to just blow up the Venge who's TPing out. Bristleback doesn't quite kill him off in time.
EG just not in position to help their Spectre there, and then trying to go for the
Dire's bottom tower
big plays, right? It's okay, they killed our Spectre, maybe they're not ready for us to make a smoke. We just don't have the damage. It is going to be the key story of all these engagements right now for EG. Where is the damage for their pickoffs? They need more time, they need more items, more levels, and Yatoro, he goes from bot to top. He's okay, there was a sentry, a random sentry in top lane, and Yataro's dead.
Very nicely done, EG, finding the ways, just holding on. I mean, oh, it's so tough. I mean, the fact they're still killing off like the position 1 at a 13k gold deficit is definitely commendable, but what can they really turn it into? I don't think it's going to be a lot, and then the moment Yatoro is back, there's going to be no Doom in play, so I feel like they just flick the switch again. In fact, the TSpirit even turning off right now. They're looking towards the middle lane. Matthew, he's going to show, and he is going to be in some trouble. Sark's out onto him, 4 stars is there, not going to make a difference. That's a double damage Pangolier. Taking down Matthew again.
The question is, would you take a trade for Collapse, soloing, or Tormentor to then lose your carry? Tormentor or your carry? Tormentor or your carry? I'm not saying Collapse could have saved Yatoro. That's not the scenario. It's more, which one's better value? Do you think EG's sad they lost a shard? Or are they really happy they killed a CK?
I think just the psychological, you know, killing heroes always feels good. Fundamental lore in Dota. Even if someone's died in your fountain, if you manage to like buy back, stun them, even if you've already lost, you're still like, I gotcha.
Yeah. And I think Pakazs is showcasing what Spectre can do. Of course, in this type of game, it'll always be a little bit difficult, but I think in future drafts, future play, like the speed in which you can just appear in a fight, contribute the damage, and then dip back out. 60-second cooldown, scaling down to what, 40 seconds at level 18. That's incredibly potent, and I think Yatoro wanted to play a little bit more cautious not to give away some cheap kills.
Mira sees Panda. He's the first one to fire here. Silence comes out, and Panda is just gone. Now Larl, me looking for the second target here. He's on the Stormbreaker, but turns around to deal with Seasmile instead. Seasmile's just gone. Oh no, Solar Guardian gonna save the day there. Oh, my poor little Earth Spirit. He's so close to his BKB as well, but just cannot find a way into this game. Like, Wisper and Pakazs, you know, they've been playing some game. They've been actually using their heroes in this one, but Spirit, it's just not come together.
Nice.
And collapsed to the incredibly chat now. What the hell? Everybody knows only 4 players in TSpirit.
Yes.
Yatoro dies again for it. Who is the carry of this team? I don't remember, but Larl jumping in onto 2 here. Big stun coming out. Pakazs held still, but Blade now kind of warning them off at the moment. And Wisper with the BKB as well. Also a big threat. Bristleback coming up into their faces right now, but he has got the Aegis, so he doesn't really care about dropping. Matthew trying to TP out, but he gets away on a slur of HP. Larl still chasing no Doom, no longer has the BKB, and for that he shall die. Another death as TSpirit really start to run them down and collapse. I'm not sure he's stopping. He's got an Aegis, he's got a Sange, he's got a Bloodstone. Coming up the high ground, EG, they do force him back for the time being, but goodness gracious, oh, Pakazs in a spot at the moment, but finds a little hidey hole in the trees, keep himself alive in.
It's like just like the perfect game. Collapse playing his little PvE Dota, right? Soloing Tormentor, soloing Roshan. While the rest of his team's like scrapping through, like, we'll find the pickoff, we'll find the kills. Like, Collapse is just like chilling. And Seasmile's just dying. So many constants in this game.
He was like 30 gold off his BKB. He just wanted to take one wave for it.
I've heard you say that so many times now. He's so close to a blue path, but he's dead. Oh no.
Oh no. In the middle lane again. Matthew on the left, so the lat's gonna run down Matthew. Matthew swinging his hammer around.
Oh, pardon my quills.
You can swing that hammer all you like, my friend. They put up a good fight, EG, but it is feeling like TSpirit are running away with that one, and there's not much to be done.
It's rare that I say this, but I feel like EG might actually just be playing for level 25 Doom. And it makes me really uncomfortable. At 26 minutes, I'm bringing this up, but how do you kill Bristleback right now? They don't have this burst damage. They don't really have Diffuse or Skadi. Pakazs is already dying top lane.
He is indeed. This is a big kickoff. It's taken him a while to find it, but Pakazs finally falls up on the top side. But yeah, I agree. I feel like maybe that wasn't the plan coming into the game, but at the point they're at now, they're like, we don't really have another way back in, boys. And they've actually pop the dust and find the Skywrath, but it's not going to make much of a difference here. Oh, maybe. 4-star. Yeah, Swap get away.
It's too quick, Jesus.
I was worried for a minute. The Bristleback is in though. In comes Collapse, just running down Panda. Hero after hero. They're kicking him away. They're kicking him out of the tier 4s. What is going on right now? They're going to doom him. They're going to doom the Aegis Bristleback. He's just running around doing whatever he wants, and he doesn't care.
The fountain.
Kick him in. Kick him in. He's asking for it. He's going, go on, buddy. Do it. Do it. Oh my god. Oh no. He gets doomed, he gets kicked into the fountain, and he doesn't even lose his Aegis. I mean,
are fortified.
Oh, it's a roughie, it's a toughie.
Should Collapse have traded his Aegis to kill Seasmile one more time? That's the real question for me. He had an opportunity. Oh, that Mira though.
Pakazs is going to try and pick up the freebie, but is it really free? If he dies for it, that is the question. Roll in. Seasmile, he's got a BKB, everybody. He can maybe try and take this fight. The swamp is there, but it's not enough. Larl finds him regardless. Flings on top of him with the Rolling Thunder, as they'll take down Panda as well. The Bristleback, the Yatoro, CK, the Larl Pangolier, just taking heroes left, right, and center. EG, they got to be close to tapping out soon. I have no idea how they're planning on coming back into this.
I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat. I just don't think they come back into this. Like, it's mainly on EG, and to show how, you know, strong-minded they are to maybe just throw out a couple scraps in the next couple of minutes. But for Spirit, they have just put on an absolute show with how to utilize Bristle in the offlane, pick up an active carry, look for the fight. Bristle is kind of the hidden carry from the offlane, and he hits his farm,
tower
take over
has
the game.
fallen.
Bot racks is the full,
Dire's
mid racks as well.
bottom barracks are
They
under
can't get
attack.
mega creeps because of the top tier 2.
Has fallen.
GG. It's always been wait, farm, hope to get the levels, and just, of course, the teams just aren't going to give you that time.
Collapse coming in once again under the tier 4s. Still has that Aegis. Only 17 seconds left upon it, but it's not like there's anything that GG can really do about it. My Yatoro was just kind of happy, just kind of being relegated to position 3, I suppose. This game. I mean, sure, he's still the carry, but Collapse is really doing everything.
Yeah, I think the best teams in the world are the teams that have that flexibility in what their cores are doing on the map. You don't always need your position 1 to hit the creeps, your position 3 to make the space, and your position 2 to like connect the dots, right? Like I feel having that
Dire's
freedom
top
of
tower is
let's go
under
for a
attack.
bristleback strategy, and all you need to do, Yatoro, is play any core that can help contribute to the first 20 minutes of fighting, right? And CK is one of those heroes that does it extremely well. And, I think this freedom in both draft and play
Dire's
can just
top
take
tower
teams
is
to
under attack.
very deep runs in tournaments, and of course Spirit, the group, yet to lose the game.
Here we go though, Larl does get his Lincoln's pop. The Doom comes out successfully upon, and they're throwing everything they've got onto Pangolier, except for the Spectre, who's going off rubber targets right now, but they need to finish this guy off, but they're not going to be able to do so. Now Collapse just comes in and tears them apart. They will be able to kill off the Larl Pangolier, but they're going to lose just about everybody for it, except for Wisper, who's just pieced off down the river. And GG is called. Game number 1, convincingly going in Team Spirit's favor.
Victory.
Just a really nice draft there from Team Spirit. Just punished the greediness of EG. I don't think this lineup is too